Hello, this is Baby Ramana, teacher in English. In this video, I would like to share with you the topic, the correct form of verb part 4, that is where to use the base form, that is only verb 1 form, and some uses of simple present. Well, here is the rule number 1. After helping verbs like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must, need, dare, ought to, do, does, did. Only we write verb 1 form, that is base form. Look at these examples. He can dash dance. Here the base form dance is the right answer. Would you watch movies? She will help me tomorrow. You need not come again. We should respect elders. He did not go there. Here we write only the base forms of the verbs given in the bracket because we have the helping verbs before it. That is can, would, will, need, should, and did. After these helping verbs, we have to write only verb 1, that is base form should be written. And rule number 2. Here is the rule number 2. That means after preposition to, we write the base form, that is verb 1 form. Look at these examples. He wants to dash go there. Here in the dash, we need to write only base form go. We like to take the paper. He asked me to read the stories. Here, after to preposition, we have to write only verb 1 form, that is base form. But here is the exception. After some expressions, even if we have the to preposition, after to preposition, we have to write only verb ing form. Look at these expressions. Be used to, be looking forward to, object to, be accustomed to. After these expressions, even if we have the to preposition, we have to write only verb ing form. That means he is used to standing for a long time is the right answer. She is looking forward to talking to him is the right answer. I object to speaking like that. And he is accustomed to telling lies. These are the right answers. That means after to, that means after these expressions, we have to write verb ing form. Well, let us see what are the other rules. Rule 3. After some verbs in the structure, that is subject plus verb plus object plus verb 1 form, we have to write only verb 1. Here the verb 1 is called bare in infinitive. Look at these examples. I saw him dash play cricket. The right answer is play, base form. We let her go. Here go is the base form we have to write here. She heard them sing songs. Here sing is the base form. They make me go there. Here go will be the only verb 1 form we need to write here. I feel the house move and we helped her pass. So you might have found that in these fill-ups we have written only the base forms. Those base forms are called those are called what we know that bare infinitives. So after these verbs see, let, heard, make, feel, help, if object comes, and after object if any verb comes, that will be in verb 1 or base form of the verb. And next let us see rule number 4. For unnecessary actions with the question word why, we make use of base form. Look at this one. Why go there? Go will be the right answer. Why stay in the lodge? The stay is the right answer. Here, why go there means it is unnecessary to go there. Why stay in the lodge means it is unnecessary to stay in the lodge. In this way, after why, for getting the meaning of unnecessary actions, we can write the base forms immediately after why. And next, rule number 5. Avoid double to infinitive structures after and. Here we write only verb 1. That means whenever the two infinitive structures are joined together by and, then we have to leave one TW2 preposition, and that means we have to write only infinitive, that means base form in the fill up. Look at these sentences. He wanted to go to market, and actually the answer should be written like this, to buy vegetables. But here already one two infinitive structure is there, and another two infinitive structure is joined together by and. So here TO2 is avoided. Only we write BUY by, that is base form of the verb. Example number 2. I want to meet him. I want to talk to him. Here, two infinitive structures are there. To meet, to talk. So, when these sentences are joined together and one TO2 preposition will be avoided. Look at this one. I want to meet him and talk to him. Here, we have avoided writing TO2 before this verb. Only this will be the only verb 1 form is to be written here. Now let us see some more rules. Here, rule number 6. After some expressions like had better, would rather than, we have to use only verb 1 form, that is base form. Look at this example. You had better dash wake up early. Here, after had better expression, we have to write only base form, that is wake. And I would rather dash study English in the morning. Here, after would rather, we have to write verb in the base form, that is study will be the right answer. But here one exception is there. After would rather, if any subject is there, then we have to write verb 2 form. Look at this example. I would rather you studied English in the morning. So this will be the right answer. That means after would rather, if any subject is there, then if any verb comes after it, it should be in simple past tense. And next, third example. I wanted to study in India rather than do the course in America. Here, after rather than, we have to write only verb 1 form. So, after expressions like had better, would rather, and rather than, we write only verb 1 forms, that is base forms. And let us see rule number 7. Here, rule number 7 tells us the miscellaneous use of simple present tense, that is verb 1 form. Some verbs do not take present continuous form. Here we write verb 1 form. Look at these verbs. Those verbs are verbs of senses. See, hear, smell, taste, feel. Verbs of mind. Know, understand, mind, think, mean, remember, forget. Verbs of possession. Have, belong, consist, contain, comprise, possess, own. And verbs of likes and dislikes. That means like, dislike, love, hate, desire, want, wish, requires. And other verbs like cost, resembles, and the be form meaning verbs like look, seem, appear, sound, stand, etc. in general sense can be used only in simple present. That means verb 1 only. They cannot be used in present continuous form. Let us have a look at the examples. I have 2 sons. Here it is a possessive verb. We remember him now. This house belonged to him This house belongs to him now. I love my children very much. Do you hear the songs on radio? I know the answer now. And she doesn't forget his words now, even if some clue words are there which suggest the use of present continuous, but we cannot use present continuous with these verbs. And now, one more example you see, that is no. No cannot be used in continuous forms. So, even if for is there, which suggests the use of present perfect continuous, we have used only present perfect because no cannot be used in the continuous form. So, the right answer will be I have known him for 10 years. Generally, whenever we make use of for or since, we tend to write the present perfect continuous, but here no cannot be used in continuous form, so we have written here present perfect, that is have known. Let us see some other rule. Here is the rule number 8. That means we need not write the second to infinitive structure after the words but, except, then, etc. That means after but, except, then, we tend to write only verb 1 form. She does nothing but or except remain silent. I have nothing to do but talk to him. I want to do everything except work here. He wants to die than work under them. So here, but after but, except, and then we need to write only verb 1, that is base form. Let us have another rule, rule number 9. After do, did, does plus B form, after B form structure, we use or prefer verb 1 form. Look at this one. All I can do is teach English. What we did was work hard. The thing she does is help others. So, in this way, after do, did, and does, and B form is there means we have to write only verb 1 form. Now, let us see another rule, that is rule 10. Here is rule number 10, that is present subjunctive. That means after some verbs like require, demand, suggest, insist, and recommend, we have that plus verb 1 structure. Look at this one. The doctor suggested that she rest for a long time. Here, rests cannot be the right form. So, only the base form, that is rest, can be written here. That means after suggest and that structure, we have to write only verb 1, that is base form. Now, the second example. Government insisted that they work in the rural areas first. Here, after the verb insisted, if that structure will come, and after that, we have to write only verb 1 form, that is base form. And next one, we demanded that he help them. Here, we cannot write helps because after these verbs like require, demand, suggest, insist, and recommend, and the structure will come, and we have to write only verb 1 form, that is called present subjunctive. And let us have a look at a small exercise. Write the correct form of verb. Number 1, this book contained 200 pages. Here, the rule number 7 works. The only thing he did repair the TV. Here, the rule number is 9. I am looking forward to meeting you tomorrow. Here, the rule number 2 works. They cost only rupees 500. Here, rule number 7 works. I shall inform you tomorrow. Here, rule number 1 works. We had better take an auto now. Here, Rule number 6 works. And next, she lets him go there. Here the rule number 3 will work. They can do anything except sing songs. Here the rule number 8 works. He recommended that I buy this house. In this way, if these are the if the rules are applied, that means 10 rules in the with applying these 10 rules, we can know that there are some instances, there are some areas where we have to write only verb 1 and base forms. If you are thorough with these rules, we can write the correct form of verb in the fill in the blanks consent. Okay friends, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel by tapping subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.